Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another anime review. And this anime is only in subbed. I was trying to find some different anime to review, and I did not feel like going on Funimation at that moment. So I went on Amazon, and this one popped into my brain. It's kind of like the anime that I watched that was subs, that was about a mangaka in high school, and the person really loves like she really likes his manga, but also really likes him, but doesn't admit that they have feelings and he's too dense. It's kind of like this one, which is Love is Hard for an Otaku. Interesting, I guess. It does show the fact that in Japan it is a little bit hard for people to oh, you're into manga and anime. uh here I keep hearing some stuff about video games, and if you're a gamer, that's hard. And I'm like, why? Why? So we follow our main character, Narumi, and I thought it was Nanami. Nope, it's Narumi, who is getting a new job because the person that she dated is found out that she was an otaku and dumped her, and she just didn't want to deal with that anymore at all. So fun stuff there. She goes into a new company and meets the person that's going to be kind of her senpai. And then you find out her childhood friend walks through this hallway, and it's like, wait, you're Hikatori? Or Hikata? I think it's Hikata. I'm really bad with Japanese names. Goodness gracious am I. But Hikata, she sees him and it's like, is that really? And then they make the connection. It's like, oh, it is. And so they start hanging out. For the first couple episodes, I think at least 3, they are just friends and they go to the bar. And then they talk about anime, they talk about manga, they talk about video games, they play video games together. It's very interesting to kind of see the dynamic of those two. And on one of the going home and taking Narumi home, Higatori, or Hikataka? Hikataka? I'm gonna just call him High. Because his brother is now. That's easy. But not this guy. Ugh. And I could just call him Guy with Glasses. But. And they do harp about that in the anime too, because he breaks his glasses once and everyone's like, oh my goodness, he's so attractive, but he's he can't see. And so he has to touch his senpai's face, which both of their senpais are dating each other. And Narumi's senpai is a cosplayer. And Hai's senpai is into manga, but not as hardcore, but still cares for his cosplaying girlfriend. It's very adorable. I love it. It's cute. But he touches his face once, and he freaks out and headbutts him in the face. And he's like, I couldn't see if it was you. And he's like, oh, well, it's really impeding that you need these glasses. And of course, Narumi's senpai sees that, and she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, it's okay. Because they're a bit into yaoi. So it's very, very adorable. So after about 3 episodes, Narumi and Hai goes up and is like, do you want to date me? You keep complaining that guys don't understand you, nor will they accept that you're an otaku. Well, I know that you're an otaku. I don't care. Why don't we go out? And then they shake hands like, yeah, sure. Not that they care. He really does care about her. He's had feelings for her since they were little. And he grew up, it was up until middle school that they split, and then high school. And he saw her. And he saw that she liked guys with piercings. So, and you only find that until the second half of the seasons, that he pierced it because of her. And he pierced it himself. But he has these little dots on his ears, and I was like, is that piercings? He makes a comment that he did that when he was younger and rambunctious. And she's like, oh, that's kind of cool. you were a troublemaker, but you find out in a flashback that it really was he really liked her and he wanted to show off that he can be as bad or as weird as the guys that she's dating. But it didn't turn out that way. And then he took it out, and later on she gets some earrings to try and they're closed up. So it's pretty funny. And that's the thing, is he's an older guy and they're both at office shops and they're once again at the same job, but they can see each other. And after actually admitting to going out together, Narumi is kind of weirded out by it because they work together and she doesn't know how to feel about it. So she kind of hides. But after they talk, and both the senpais, you realize that both the senpais are dating, that it becomes really adorable because they all go out to drinks together, or they go to anime cons, or Narumi's also a writer for yaoi, so she goes to like the comic ones and sells her wares, which is really funny because she has to go and do something. She overhears that there are sexy people, or there's a sexy guy selling yaoi, and she's like, oh no, and runs and goes gets him. But they slowly, a romance slowly ensues, and it's kind of adorable because they do get to kiss, and they do get to be over. She goes to his house over a bit more. You don't see her house as much. And the one time he gets sick, she makes food, and the dude takes a shower and then immediately forgets she's there and walks around his house naked. Never forget that people are in your house, even if you're like, oh, I passed out. Never. Always dressed. Always dressed in your house. You never know who could walk in. But the relationship does slowly kind of get closer and stuff like that. And they do have one date day that they decide that, you know what, we're going to go on a date and not be otakus. And I believe a lot that it hinders them a bit because it's them not being true to themselves. Because after the thing, because they get a piggy bank and every time you say something otaku-ish, coin in jar. Really? Coin in jar? Children. I would have made that into like a, well, now that this is done and we have probably enough yen, want to go out to eat or go drink? So it is very interesting, and I have watched there's 11 episodes on Amazon? I believe so. Yeah, there's 11 episodes on Amazon. I don't know if there's a 12th one, and I don't know if they keep dropping more. I don't quite know. But it is very interesting, and I really do love this series. I did see that there was a manga, so I'm going to maybe try and find it. But I do love it, and I'd love to know more about what happens, and if they finally, like, cuddle. Like, they get to kiss, but after that one, they are just like, and I'm like, will you just hug it out now? Hug it out. Now. So it is more of a romancy anime. And they are slice of life romance about otaku culture in Japan, which is very interesting. So, if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. What do you like about this anime, or have you seen it? And do you have a favorite character? I do admit I do like Hai. He has really awesome glasses, and they make a comment that he's really tall. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And even, like, I fully admit, in this picture, in this one, it shows Hai sitting like that, but really that's more like Nanami seat, so it's interesting. Yep. And definitely don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, and also like, for more anime, manga, and something different or something strange. And I'll be trying my best to get more videos out. It's gonna be probably hard with this class that I'm taking. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links are down below. I hope that you've been having a very wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.